Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so very happy to love you guys here as always. You're welcome, and if you're new here, you're very much welcome. Okay, my name is Glory, and here I talk about tips, ideas based on my experience and a lot more. Okay, on health, general well-being, and a lot. Okay, you will gain a lot in this channel, so stick around. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, share my videos, support this channel. You're welcome. And all my returning subscribers, yeah, so sweet. Okay, I'm glad you are here and I'm grateful. You're also welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about PCOS. Okay, PCOS, as everything about PCOS. I'm going to be talking about the signs. I'm going to be talking about how we can manage and help our system, okay, to fight this PCOS. Okay, so everything about PCOS is going to be discussed in today's video, so stick around. Let's get into. So like I said before, I'm going to be talking about all their signs, but before I get into that, what exactly is PCOS? I know you might have heard of PCOS or PCOD. They are all the same thing. Okay, this is called PCOS because it's a kind of, okay, the meaning of PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it derives its name because many of PCOS patients always have cysts in their ovaries. Okay, it's a very big sign or symptom of PCOS. Okay, so this is fluid collection in the ovaries. Okay, when the ovaries mature, like when the eggs mature in the ovary, you release them as the ovulation. Okay, you see them as your ovulation, and if there was no fertilization, the next thing will be your period. Okay, but in this case they mature, they give, like, you have fluid collection in those ovaries. Okay, they are there, and that is where this name is derived from, because those fluids or the cyst is what we are talking about. They are there and are giving you so many symptoms like pains and all that. Okay, so that is it. PCOS, that's the meaning of PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now we have a lot of signs, okay, and depending on individuals, yes, there are a lot of people that might have two or three of the signs, others might have a lot of signs, okay, based on the level and based on individual. So what are the signs? I'm going to be talking about the signs and how you can get over it, how you can manage it to your, like, help your system to fight all these signs, because we are really talking about the signs, because there's no main drug to say, okay, take this and get rid of PCOS. The only way to get rid of PCOS is to manage those symptoms that you're going to be having. Okay, those symptoms you're having according to your individual or your system, those are the things you're going to fight, and if you can handle them properly, you have handled PCOS. Okay, so the first sign I'm going to be talking about today is menstrual disorders. Okay, this is another symptom that you tend to experience when you have PCOS. Okay, so what can we do to help our system? First, you might be having heavy periods from nowhere. You started having heavy cycles, or menstrual, like unpredicted cycles. You have your periods, after 2 weeks you're seeing it, the next 2 weeks you're seeing it, you don't even understand what is happening. Or you don't even have periods for 3 good months, for a year, for 5 months, for 2 months. Okay, you don't see your period, after some time you will see it. So these are the signs, these are the menstrual issues that you will experience. Okay, you have these issues, or you are having painful menses, scanty periods, no periods or scanty ones. You don't see your periods the way it should be or the way it used to be. This is a sign of PCOS. What can we do to help our system? If you can be able to be eating foods that has enough vitamin E, it will help, because vitamin E helps to regulate your system, helps to regulate your cycles. You can also try products, okay, fertility products that will normalize your system, or you see your doctor. That's the main thing. so that your doctor will know exactly what particular drugs to give you, so it will regulate your cycle, so it will keep, like, you will be okay with your cycle. Because yes, but the main thing is to eat healthy, eat nutritious food that will supply or supplement your system with folates, okay, with vitamin E, and all these vitamins will help your system. You can also try maca, but not like maca doesn't work for everybody. So you will first try this, or even verify from your doctor before trying maca. So these are the things you can do when you have this kind of things. And if you're having painful menses, you can as well start planning your system, okay? Start regulating your system, like eating enough, eating healthy, eating on time. These things help. Eating green leaves, green vegetables helps your system to regulate it, so you fight that particular disorder, that menstrual disorder. So that is it for that. The next thing we are going to be talking about is hair growth, excessive hair growth. You have hairs all over your faces, or you have it on your back or on your chest. You just have hairs where they are not supposed to be. You see excessive hair growth all over your system. This is another symptom of PCOS. What can you do to help yourself? You can try some organic creams, okay, that will help to reduce the growth of those hairs. And mainly too, I keep hitting on this, eating healthy, okay. Try to regulate what you eat. Try to check what you eat to make sure you get enough, so it will help your system to normalize your hormones. Because a lot of what we eat also put our like disorganize our hormones. Mainly, some people even end up having PCOS because of what they are eating. Seriously, many people. But this runs through the gene. I haven't said it. It runs through the gene too. You might be having PCOS just because your family member has it, or you have history in your family, like you have some of the members of your family that had it, even if you didn't meet them, okay? So it runs through the gene. But another thing is bad eating habits, okay? Especially when you are giving your system too much added sugar. It's another thing that might just put your system or your hormones in a different angle, okay? Next thing I'm going to be talking about is insulin resistance. I don't know if you've heard of insulin resistance. This is when your insulin that is in your system, that's supposed to regulate the level of sugar and all that, is put in a shattered condition, okay? Your insulin cannot regulate or even control your sugar again, okay? This is a very big issue, and like I said before, a lot of these issues are caused by high added sugar in your diet, okay? Yes, high added sugar might just disorganize your system, okay, might cause this PCOS. Yes, research has it that this is number one thing that might cause PCOS. So insulin resistance is not something you should look down on. It's very important because it might lead to type 2 diabetes. So you can see it is very serious. So it's another sign of PCOS. And when you have this leads us to the next sign or symptom of PCOS, which is gaining weight like mad, or you are finding it difficult to even lose weight. When you want to lose weight, you can't see any significant results. Okay, you cannot handle your weight, you can't control your weight, you are not okay with your weight. This is another thing or another symptom of PCOS. How can you do this, and how can you help your system? It's just by eating healthy. Just change the way you eat. Like I said, it will help a lot. It will help a lot to regulate your system. If you can caution yourself, if you can help your system, then it will work for your better, like for the best for you. Okay, so that's another thing. So the next symptom I'm going to be talking about today is acne. Okay, are you struggling with too much acne on your faces? You like from time to time you are with acne. Normally as a woman, you might at a time see this acne, they come because of where you are in your cycles, okay? It's either maybe when you are ovulating or when you are menstruating. That one is normal. But when you are always struggling with acne, is another symptom of PCOS. Okay, because when you have high male hormone in your system, it might cause this too much acne on your body, on your skin, on your face. Okay, what can you do? You also need to look into what you eat. Okay, I keep talking about this. Yes, this is the main thing that will help you. Next is to look for natural products that will help to fight that acne. Regulate your system, the one that will not affect your skin. Okay, one will not affect your skin. Very, very important. And also, you can try hormonal drugs, but that is from your doctor's advice. Okay, from your doctor's supervision. So go ahead and see your doctor if you are so worried about this. Your doctor will know what to do, particular drugs to give you to help and regulate and normalize your hormones. Okay, that is the main thing. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is depression. Okay, yes, depression is another sign of PCOS. This always happens if you have you are struggling with a lot of symptoms and it affects your mood, it affects your being, and now you end up depressed. Okay, so but I think there's no need for that. There's no need for that. If you think you don't like the way or the symptoms you're having, there is always a way out. Make sure to go and see your doctor. Do not fall into depression because of whatever. Because another sign of PCOS, yes, because of those symptoms, the person tends to fall into depression. It happens a lot. It happens a lot to, like it happens a lot to women, like most women. Okay, but you really can't do it. Just forget about it. Don't even think about it. If you can't take it, see your doctor. Definitely, there's a way out. And also, watch what you eat. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is infertility. Okay, infertility is another big symptom of PCOS. A lot of women that has PCOS struggle with infertility because this is a hormonal disorder. Okay, it's a hormonal disorder and it affects women of bearing age mostly. Okay, so it's a kind of disorganization or disarrangement of your hormones. Okay, the hormones are shattered. A lot of hormones are high, other ones are too low, or just you have this reshuffled in your hormones. So this is why it affects your fertility level, and you tend to see women that have PCOS struggling with infertility. But there's always a cure. You can try fertility products that will build your hormones based on the hormone you are lacking. Okay, that's why it's very good that if you have PCOS to go ahead and check your hormonal level to know exactly where you are in your hormones. Okay, that will help you to know the hormones that you are lacking or the hormones that you have too high, so that when you are eating, when you're taking any product or any hormonal drugs, you know what to take. So that leads you to your doctor too. That leads you to your doctor. But seriously, if you are fighting with infertility, what you eat also matters. What you eat also matters a lot. A lot. Okay, so that is it. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is growth. Okay, tumors in your body, or you have this skin tag. This is another symptom of PCOS. Okay, so if you have skin tag on your skin and you don't really like it, it's too big, see your doctor. Okay, the doctor will be able to tell you if there's need to operate on it and remove it or let it be. Okay, based on how it is and how disturbing it is to you. Okay, so just go ahead and see your doctor on this particular issue, because the skin tag has come out. There's no other option rather than to either let it be or you operate on it. That's another big sign or symptom of PCOS. The next thing or the next symptom of PCOS is darkening of the armpit or some other places. You have this place is very much okay, but another place in your skin is giving you a different color and a very dark color. This is another sign of PCOS. What you can do is to try natural products that will lighten up that particular area. Okay, something like turmeric, and just turmeric, mix it properly and use it on those places that you have those dark skin or dark areas. Okay, it will help to lighten up that place, and you will be just comfortable with your skin. Okay, so it's not a very big deal. You can handle it all by yourself. So it's another sign of PCOS. Next is no ovulation, or you just cannot predict when you're going to ovulate. This is another thing that's related to this infertility issue that I talked about. Okay, this is another thing that you see, that you experience when you have PCOS. You don't know if you are ovulating or not. In fact, for like 2-3 months you might not even ovulate, and you think, yes, I'm ovulating. You might see some of the signs that shows that, yeah, my body is about to ovulate, but definitely you didn't ovulate. It happens a lot to PCOS patients. Okay, so what can you do? You need to track your cycle and also see your doctor. Okay, so from there they will give you a drugs. Definitely they will give you a hormonal drugs that will help your system to ovulate properly. Okay, so that is it. So whatever I'm saying here about PCOS is just to enlighten us. Okay, so that we will not, like, some of the things that you feel in your body, you feel like, what is it? What, some of the things you experience in your system, you'll be like, what exactly is this? Are signs, okay, of PCOS. So if you're experiencing this kind of things, that is it. And it's not something that you can go to the chemist, go to the pharmacist, or go to the doctor and take up drugs. It's not. But you can go on supplements. Okay, supplements that will build your system, build your hormones, and help you regulate your system completely. Okay, yes. And you can also place yourself on good diet that suits your system. Okay, you can eat healthy to help your system, help your hormones function properly. But mainly you need to reduce too much intake of sugar, too much added sugar. Okay, because it's another thing that PCOS patients struggle with. So you really need to look into how much of sugar you take in. I think I will talk about sugar as a topic because sugar has a lot of disadvantages. A lot of disadvantages. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about it sooner. Okay, so today I think we've talked about PCOS and how you can manage it. Okay, so guys, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button and also share my videos. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, do so. Just hit that subscribe button. See you guys in my next video. If you have any video idea or what you want me to feature on this channel, let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this video? I also want to know in the comment section. See you guys in my next video.